Gemini Man, starring Will Smith, Clive Owen, Mary Elizabeth Winston, and Benedict Wong. It's a good movie. It reminded me of Looper because it's a young assassin slash killer that has to kill his older self. The younger self is sent to kill the older self. Basically what Looper was about with Bruce Willis. It was a good movie. It's a government agent, Will Smith, who has become a little long in the tooth. He's been doing it for a while and he's about to age out. The company the government branch that he works for doesn't believe that he is going to just go his separate way from their company and just live his life. So they're like, you know what? Let's kill him. That's what we got to do. So they send his clone after him to kill him. But that's where the conflict comes in. Can youth overcome experience? Could you beat a younger, stronger, faster, better version of you? Not superhumanly so, but just, your younger self. If you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, could you have beaten the best version of you in, like, say, high school or the service or whatever? If you're, could you? It's a question. So that's what this movie answers. Can youth beat experience, or is experience more valuable than youth? Will Smith plays both parts. They use face alteration to CGI type stuff to change it so that the actor that he's fighting with looks just like him. So it looks like Will Smith's fighting Will Smith. But every once in a while, you can look and his head is just a little bit off. It's just a little bit wrong. And the voice is identical. Today, I don't sound like what I sounded like half my age. It was a slightly different voice. But Will Smith Classic and Will Smith New School both sounded, it was the same voice. There was no, it was a slightly different tempo for the younger one because he was supposed to be slightly more naive. So he spoke like this and he was really polite. They used that to identify the different voices, but it was the same voice. I saw it in 3D. All the advertisements said, see it in 3D, man, see it in 3D. So I saw it in 3D. And it looked kind of weird in 3D. The shots were good. They're regular movie shots. But it looked like this. I'm looking at it now. It looked like what you're seeing now. It didn't look like the regular film that you would see. You'd go to the movies and you'd see Sean Connery or Denzel or whoever on screen, and you're like, oh, yeah, it's a movie. You go to your aunt's house and you're looking at a movie that she filmed, and you're like, oh, right. This is a family recording. This is a home movie. It looked like a home video. Didn't look like a regular movie. It looked like Will Smith was actually standing in front of the camera. It hadn't been changed or altered or nothing. And he was just waving at a 35 millimeter camera, and it didn't look like movie quality in 3D. I gotta go back and see it in IMAX and see if it looks different. The commercials looked good. The commercials weren't in 3D. The commercials in the trailer wasn't in 3D, so it looked like a regular movie. But when you go to the movies, it looks different. There were some pretty good fight scenes, but they were quick. They were really quick. I went to this movie expecting more, and I got I got okay. I was expecting, kaboom, and I got pop, pop, pop. I was expecting, a 10, and I got a 6 or whatever. It wasn't what I was expecting. I was hoping that it was going to blow me out of the seat and just make me go, nuts and run out of the theater screaming, "Oh, that was a good movie." It was an okay movie. It's not Will Smith's best work, even just counting his action stuff. I'm not certain it was his best acting, but it was a good movie on average. But they tell you Will Smith is doing a groundbreaking Ang Lee movie. You're like, oh wow, this is gonna be great, and it was less than advertised. I think it was good. Don't get me wrong, but they said it was gonna blow you away, and it just mildly entertained me. So maybe that was just me. There is a twist at the end. You're probably gonna see it coming though, and then you know what? It was a good movie. It wasn't great. Don't go in there expecting, super duper incredible, whatever. Go in there just looking at it to be a good movie, and you'll enjoy yourself. If you go in there with the expectation that it's going to blow you away, maybe not. But that's my opinion. Have you seen the movie? What'd you think about it? I personally give this Will Smith movie 6 bags of popcorn. Man, 6 bags of popcorn. This is one of the rare movies that I'm going to have to see twice. Not because it was so good, it blew me away and I just needed to see it again. I got to see it twice because I got to see if it looked, I just want to know if it looks different in a regular IMAX. So I'm going to check that out. But if you like the video, if you like the content, subscribe. And then like.